Let's go across to Ishank Joshi, the MD and CEO of Mobavenue. So firstly, to start off with, international revenue mix was around 21% odd, I believe. What is the target here for FY27 and what would be the key growth markets for the company?
Thanks, Sumit, for having us. Our international revenue, as stated earlier, is rising. We're looking forward while, from the last year basis, it has reached to 20% above, and we're looking forward that this will go between 20-25%. But, today it is rising because we have been setting up our offices in Singapore, in US, in UK, and we continue to put our efforts in international markets.
So what could be the revenue mix by the end of this financial year?
We presently don't give any future guidance, but on a fair basis, we can consider between 20-25% as international mix.
Okay. Then directionally, can you give me some idea? Because for the last couple of quarters, I'm seeing that your EBITDA margins have been flattish at around 21%. Will it sustain around this level, or there are some further room for expansion here?
So, Sumit, I think, as a company, we have stated that we have a rule of 50, which involves that we will look at 30% growth on the annualized basis and 20% EBITDA margin to maintain. While, in the last quarter, I stated that, we will be between 20-21%. We've already crossed 21%. And it, as compared to the last quarter, it is 21.2% today also. We feel that, this is a healthy margin, and because we have been investing in technology, which is very critical today in the AI ecosystem, and we would like to maintain that margins.
Okay. And how quickly will Mobavenue neural engine be deployed across the entire platform stack? If you could give us some details on that front.
I think, we have just launched our updated neural engine. Over the last 3 years, we've been working on our technology, which is first to, put our machine learning stack and now putting up our full neural engine. We started with a couple of our products today, and, over the next 1 year, we're looking forward that we will implement across all our product lines.
Okay, what revenue contribution do you expect from the newly launched PiiX, say, over the next 12 to 18 months?
It's still early days for us to, start off and giving any guidance out there because it's a newer product for us. Generally for a new product, we plan a 100,000 day journey. So for our first 100 days, things are looking very great for the new product. And now we're planning for the 1,000 days roadmap for us, how will they start contributing to our revenue line as well as our bottom lines.
Okay. And when it comes to direct advertisers versus agency channels, if you could just give us some what proportion of the future growth is expected here from the direct advertisers versus agency?
Great question, Sumit. So, if you see from our business performance over the years, we've been very focused towards the direct advertisers because, we feel, that's a great opportunity to work with direct advertisers in the market. But as we kind of scale our, operations in the global markets, our first approach is to work with resellers and agency partners there, and then build up the direct advertisers team in those markets. So, and hence you see, as compared to the last year, while the direct advertisers, have grown, but since we have launched our global operations, and there is a significant revenue coming up from, that in the global markets, the reach on the agency side have increased.
And lastly, sir, are you evaluating any specific acquisition opportunities in AI, ad tech, or international market?
I mean, too early to say that, but we have been growing organically, over the last couple of quarters and last 3 years. We are looking forward, to have our acquisition strategy. We've already built our framework on it. We've been speaking to some of the companies, but it is still early to say that we will be able to, acquire in this next 2 quarters or in this year.
Right. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us and giving us the way forward. Let's move on to our fundamental guest here, Raghavendra.